Hello and welcome back. We have Dan Calvin from the Medina County Community Foundation. Thank you so much for being on our show today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
So, it's a nonprofit. Tell us a little bit about it first.
So the first thing that you need to know is it's pretty new. So we just started January of last year, January of 2024. So
Okay.
the Community Foundation is something that's new to Medina County. Many other, pretty much every county around us has one. So
Oh, okay.
community foundations are not new, but they are new to us. So the ultimate goal of the Community Foundation is to build permanent funds for charitable uses that benefit Medina County. So really streamlining charitable giving in the county instead of having to go to different foundations in different areas or setting up your own private foundation. The Community Foundation gives donors an option to do that giving locally here in Medina County.
So, what are some things that you guys do for, like, with the money that you've raised?
So we basically just house it. Okay, so
Okay.
people give money either directly just to our general fund, or there's many different types of funds, which I can get into in a minute. But we take those funds, we invest them, and then depending on the type of fund, we give those out to different community organizations.
Oh, wow.
To then do things in the community.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So, as a business owner like myself, what is my advantage to giving you guys, donating money to you?
So really the biggest thing is ultimate flexibility. So we vet the organizations that we give money out to. That's one big thing. The other big thing is you may not be ready to give a big donation to that particular organization.
Correct.
So you can give it to us. You can start a fund. Probably the most popular fund right now is a donor advised fund. And that means basically you and your family, you start your own fund. So my family has done this. We've got the Calvin Family Fund. We've
Okay.
put in money. I've got young kids, so we've kind of used it as a charitable savings account, really. So we're put money in over time, and as our kids get older, we'll kind of decide together which organizations do we want to give that to in the community. And
So, like, you could give it to, like, soccer or any of those,
Yes.
like, high school stuff, or...
Any 501c3 charitable organization, preferably in the county, but really you could give it anywhere in the United States. So it's really, for us, it's a timing thing. We're not ready to give that money to
Yes.
the end user of it, but we want to start accumulating that so that then we can make decisions as a family on who we want to give it out to in the future.
I mean, that's so smart, though, because I have young kids too, and they're in all over Medina County with sports, and they want to do this and they want to do that and donate here and there, and it's
Right.
like, my money can't go everywhere. So
Right.
basically, with you guys, I would start putting in money and accumulate it and save it until, like, I want to give it to them or them.
Yes, you call us or email us and you say, hey, I've got this sponsorship that the Brunswick boosters want, and can you write a $500 check from my family's fund to the organization? That way, you only have to worry about the record keeping for the initial donation, and we handle everything after that.
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
And then when you said invest money, so you invest the money too to...
Yeah, so we get the donations, your initial donation.
Yeah.
Our investments are managed by Huntington Bank in Medina, so their team invests it, based on our investment policy and stocks and bonds and all those different types of investments. And so that money grows over time. It grows tax-free. So you give us $5,000 today. By the time you're ready to give it out in a few years, it may be, $5,500. It may be $6,000 because it's grown and nobody's paid any tax on that. So that's an additional benefit there.
I mean, that's truly, truly amazing. I mean, this is great. So if a business or even a family, doesn't have to be a business, doing something, if a family wants to get a hold of you, how would they do that?
Well, we're in the process of hiring an executive director. So for the time being, they would reach out to me. I'm the board president, and I can share my contact information, but just shooting me an email would be a great place to start.
That is awesome. So I hope that you guys grow from this. I know you're only a year in, but I mean, this sounds amazing.
Yes.
So thank you so much for being with us. Is there anything else that you would like to say?
The only thing I'd like to say is there's many different types of funds, and so if you have any charitable questions or need help with any of the charitable goals that anybody has, whether it's a business or an individual or even a nonprofit, just give us a call, shoot us an email. We're happy to help with anything.
You're here for anybody.
We're here for everybody, yes.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you so much for tuning in to Buzz on Business, and we'll see you next time.